All right, it is goat time. Welcome, everybody. Here we goat. Here we are, back in the Warbirds, in the Northwest Territories. What is going on? How's everybody doing? More Cowbell Cody, thank you so much. You are awesome. Thanks for the sub. Continuing the sub, I much appreciated. Wombat, how's it going? How's it going? Red Heron, what's up? I can't believe you're here. Wow. Really can't. I mean, Red Heron's been here since forever, if there's anyone new watching. Cobra, what is going on? Cobra, what's up? Chris Kine, what's up? Oh, he's saying that to Cobra. I'm just randomly reading stuff. Good day, everyone. This is my last... What's up? Wasn't that ad in the 80s? Was that the 80s or the 90s? What's up? Yeah, it was a long time ago. Long time ago. We are here for the last... You don't know. See, it's become part of the culture, so most people probably don't even know where it comes from. I thought it was there was an ad for something where they did that. It was an advertisement. It might have been in Scary Movie also, but there was an advertisement. Was it Budweiser? Bud Light. Oh, okay, that makes sense. I think it was a Super Bowl commercial, if I'm not mistaken. It was a big one. It was a big one. That was before you were alive? Before you were alive? Yeah, me too. Yeah. Sure. Like early 2000s. Yeah, I thought it was 90s. It might have been early 2000s. Wow, you weren't alive? Look at all the Spits. Look at all the Spitfires. This is cool. This is awesome. So what I was getting at is today... could be, there he goes, could be the last, oh, the Red Heron is in the VR, so we're going to switch back to this view. Beautiful. I'm glad you're feeding that, though. We'll still use it. We'll still use it, but I want to go out here and see if he does some more flybys. Thursday Thunder, this could be it for Thursday Thunder in Microsoft Flight Sim 2020. This could be the last one in 2020. So we'll see what happens in 2024. I mean, I plan on doing Thursday Thunder. But who knows? The first Thursday, there will definitely be a Thursday Thunder. Absolutely 100%. It's also the first time I've flown the Spitfire in a while. I was reminded that in order for mine to start, it won't start up right out of the gate. I have to start it with Control-C and then shut everything down, and then it'll start. Then it will start up. Anyway, that's not important right now. What's important is 2024 in 11 days, 9 hours, 55 minutes, and 31 seconds. Maybe. Still have no confirmation when the release time is. And for those of you who bought the, what's it called? The edition from Aerosoft, apparently that's going to be delayed for some countries, which is weird. Weird stuff. But I wanted to start the day off right. I just wanted to do, I don't even know if this works this early in the day, but I just had to do this because it's...
Welcome to Thursday of Thunder. We fly them, we flip them, we roll them, we stroll them. You never know what you're going to see. You never know what we're going to look at. We'll fly under, we'll fly over, we'll fly anywhere we want. We'll sell you the whole seat, but you'll only need the edge.
prescription. It's more cowbell.
More cowbell. Nice. Nice. I realized I forgot something else, but I don't know. I forgot another thing, but I don't know why it's not making any difference. I forgot to change my volumes in the sim. For some reason, I'm not getting any sound out of the sim, any sim sounds. Well, that's interesting. Why is that? Oh! Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. For maybe the second time since I've had the Go XLR, the gaming volume, only if you have Go XLR will you get this, the gaming volume stayed connected. Usually I have to set the gaming volume. Today it stayed connected. That's why I couldn't hear the game. Here is the F4U Corsair. Where'd he go? There's the Corsair. Almost flew that today, but last time I did it on stream, I wrecked it and wrecked it and wrecked it. As soon as I got off the stream, it was fine. Also was thinking about the 109, but it gives me problems as well. Although it's a great plane. I just didn't have the energy today. I didn't sleep very well. And I saw, I think Crisp Kind is in the 190. I'm waiting for that. That is my next plane, which means I won't even get it until the next sim. There's always the F-190. The F-190 I don't have yet. I'm waiting for some kind people from the Microsoft Flight Simulator team to give it to me. Because I get gifted one every time I'm a guest on their stream. So I'm just waiting for it to go get in my belly! Or my simulator, whatever. I don't know how to do this next thing because I don't often use these other cameras. I think like my just chatting camera, I did reset it today, so at least it works. We'll just use that. We still need some new artwork for this, but this is something came in the mail today that I got. Nice to fly, but sometimes the plane flies you. Oh, really? Well, with the 109, the plane always flies me. That's just how it is. You have the Freeware Sea Fury. Now, you know what? I don't know why I don't see you then, Wombat, because I have that. That's unfortunate. I think that's a great plane. I don't know why I'm not seeing you in it, but you know. So this is obviously a thumb drive. Is there an anti-ice on the P-38? You know, I don't think there is. There should be because it flies at 25,000 feet. I don't remember where it is though. Anyone else? What's the default background? Oh, because I haven't, my incredible graphic artist who has suddenly volunteered to help me out has not, we have not fixed this one. Or if we did, I don't know where it is. This is the just chatting that we talked about briefly anyway. But I was doing this just so you would see it. Now that you've seen it, I can go. Now, this is going to be scary, folks. That is so weird. I mute her over there. So that is 2 terabytes. For some reason, Cam 2... No, that's wrong. Hold on. Back to just chatting. Now we can hear us there, right? I never use that camera except to set up my camera. So we're back. 2 terabytes of sound. 8 gigabytes from a few years ago. 2 terabytes of like the fastest drive you can get. I know many of you have these, but it kind of blew my mind when it arrived. I didn't know they were this small. They don't look that, well, they don't look that small because a lot of them have heat sinks on them. I don't feel like I need a heat sink. And if I burn it up in the first like 2 years, I can get a free one anyway, right? Yeah, because you always like to lose drives. That's a wonderful thing to do. Anyway, so that's what the new sim is going to go on. It's just a little thing. I got excited. Thought it was pretty cool technology and stuff. Back to a background that looks like something. Oh, this is just no background. No background. Still excited about the new. I have 3 streams. I was near missing this one because I didn't sleep very well, but I have 3 more streams and we'll be done with 2020. No one has really made any noise about, oh, do some 2020 streams. You know, I thought maybe I would get a little of that, and I've got none of it. So this is the Flying Iron livery. I just like the chrome. I like the aluminium shiny stuff. All of us know this. All of us know this. There's the 190. And definitely it's on its way. Oh, and I didn't, for some reason, the battery's not off. I swear I turned it off a bit ago. Now I better check my battery. And as soon as we start, I'll throw on the weather. I just got an update for Flow. Here we go. Where's the heating option in the Spit? I'm all iced up. Let me look. Is there, you know what? I think that's happened to me and there is no ice. It might be one of these. These aren't labeled. No, it's down here, isn't it? De-icing system right there. You see it? So on your right side below or just straight across from your right thigh. Use your breath, says Red Heron. Yeah. Open the canopy. There must be a rag in here somewhere. Just a little spit. And you'll... Anyhow, what was I saying? What was I talking about? It was so unimportant. Oh, starting. I'm going to start this. I don't know why the battery's on. Oh, the other thing. No, this is what I was going to talk about. This SimBrief is now in your simulator. And I assume they're doing this because in the new sim, you're going to have... I'm still not sure. Is it NavGraph that's in there? You're going to have this in the new simulator out of the box. I need to learn about flight planning in SimBrief, but I do have where my saved flights show up. I did a flight last night from San Francisco to Burbank, IFR, just for fun and just to kind of remember what that was like. I used the ATC in the sim because that's like the laziest, easiest thing to do. Flight planning in SimBrief is, well, you think it's super easy because you've been doing it forever, Marco. But if you're just starting out, you have to, realize where everything is. And so I'm just working on that. But I was going to do the flight. Oh, and for instance, I was going to put this flight plan in here and I couldn't figure out how to put extra airports in. So I'm working on it. It's definitely an amazing tool. I'm using the free version at this point. I might have to pay for charts and stuff just because it's so cool. It's quite the tool. Quite the tool. So that's my 2 updates. New drive, SimBrief in your sim. Oh, I don't have a link for that, but you can get it anywhere. Marco, I think you can put links in. Well, just go to SimBrief. Go to SimBrief and look for the what's the tool called? I saw this on someone else's Discord. It was all laid out very clearly on Allison Johnson's Discord, and it's funny she didn't put a link either, but it did have instructions on how to get it going. SimBrief Dispatch. So that's what you're looking for. If you don't have it and you want flight planning right in your sim, you can do it from the map or you can do it when you're sitting here. You can flight plan now from the ground. You don't have to have a flight plan in when you enter the simulator. If you're staying with 2024, this is going to be also true for, if you're staying with 2020, it's also going to be true for 2024. Just checking my YouTube. I have 1 view so far. Thank you, NavGraph Planner. That's it, Marco. Thanks a lot. That is the link you need if you're interested in getting this and doing flight planning. I also use the 500, the FSR 500, and it has the added bonus, as with many airplanes, of having the integration right in the plane. So when I made my flight plan, I was able to put it right on the tablet. Then it showed up right in the G1000. That was pretty amazing. It's also sent to your dispatchers. Okay, so I've been sitting here for a while. If you're going to be flying anything from fly-by-wire, it's almost essential. It definitely. I mean, if you're going to fly it in a realistic way, some of us don't think it's essential, but yeah, if you're going to do it with ATC, it's really, really helpful. And it's all there for you. It's all built in. So I've turned on the magnetos right and left. The switch turns on right there. That's the on switch. Magneto's on. And I'm always confused about whether you do this before or after you pump this up. The fuel on first. Fuel on. SimBrief costs for all that, correct? It does not. SimBrief is free when you want maps and charts and more ATC things, then it costs. But it is free to plan a flight. Yes, it's basically the flight planning portion, from what I am figuring, and Red Hair knows more about this, but the basic part of it is free, so you can really try it out and get hooked and realize how cool it would be if you had up-to-date charts and all that kind of stuff. But I have not spent a dime yet, nor am I like a sponsor of theirs or anything. I have no simfluencing relationship with them, whatever you call it. This is the fuel pump to pump fuel into the cylinders. Prime it, basically. You pay for up-to-date AIRIC cycles. And I thought you paid for... So you can get the charts without that? I thought you had to get it to get charts at all. But I guess not, because I had charts in... What am I talking about? I saw charts. Okay, so you pay to keep things up to date and be super realistic. I believe my brake is on, but I should put them on. I should put the brakes on my pedals just now. You have to hit both of these, boost pump and starter at the same time. Oh, so it also can download into other things that we already have, that I am finding out about 2 weeks before a new simulator. I'll have to learn it all over. Of course, maybe it's because I didn't look into it. Why I didn't know.
Now, what I have for your starters today is a potato-encrusted scallop with lobster foam. And we're going to top that with some nice cream fraiche.
And we're started. Man, you've had NavGraph Unlimited since 2017. Wow. I didn't even know about it in 2017. I probably did more IFR flights in P3D than I've done here, but I mostly fly helicopters, and I on occasion would use my real maps that are behind me. I've got, actual maps. I would use those when I wanted maps. Combine the physical world with the imaginary world. Oh, let's look at can we fly in the weather? Can we fly today? Is it it's our go, no-go decision. My top is still open. I think yesterday it was gorgeous. There's Serpico. What's going on? P51D. Live weather is it really? It's 66 degrees? No, it's 19 degrees. There we go. That's why the icing. And I'm being blown. Am I really being blown around in this? Is it really 5 knots of wind is blowing me? Is moving my plane? It's 5 knots, man. Oh, it's 4 knots. What? Donkey donk. Okay. That's odd. Oh, look at the ice starting already. Everywhere. Okay, let's turn this on. I just told somebody where it is. There it is. So hopefully that will help with the icing, because it's really hard to fly these things with ice. Don't have to worry about it overheating though, because they tend to overheat. Not a big worry today. Double latch that. We'll go to the runway, which any runway works because we have 4 knots of wind. But I want, because I'm in a Spitfire, I'm going to go with... Oh, I'm right in the middle. I'm right in the center. Where's everyone flying today? What runway do people prefer? There's my brakes coming off. Oops, I'm going too fast already. Head tracking going on so I can see. I'm going to go down to, I believe it is... Yeah, let's go down 3-2. I'm going to back taxi on the runway for a little bit. Get to 3-2. As far as I can tell, the only way to turn this thing is with braking. It's the only way I figured out. It's been a bit. We'll see how I do. Every takeoff and every landing is a challenge for me. But we have had so much fun in this plane. I just, you know, I thought this was the one to go with for the final thunder of the Thursday. And this particular one has everything. You were able to get the tailwheel to unlock with the binding. Oh, really? Oh, okay. That's what it is. I wasn't sure if it unlocked. I guess I remember long ago. So there's not a... Isn't there a tailwheel lock right here also? I thought there was one just right in the plane. I'm probably just forgetting to use it. It does work to use differential braking. It does work pretty good. I mean, whoo! Almost do donuts. The forklift that delivered to my driveway, they can do donuts really easy. It's the kind of forklift that hangs on the back of a truck and it only has one wheel in the back. You can get into anywhere. You can get into anywhere. I'm going down here with Hello Wall. Hello Wall! And the P-47D. We got a P-47D. I think we also had a... Maybe it was a P-47. Did we also have a F6F out here, or was it the P-47? Oh, look at this. Now some people are showing up. I was getting nervous earlier. No one was here early, like sometimes happens. Now my tail wheel is unlocked. Now that I was talking about taxiing and not being able to do it, my tail wheel is unlocked. Did you unlock the tail wheel? Red Heron? That's it, right? No, that's cabin air filter. I thought it was right here. Preheat radio flap. It's not right there. Oh, shoot. That's my trim. Is it this? No, it's not that. Oh, darn. Okay, also I need to adjust my trim. That's adjusted. This, you want to go just a little bit starboard, right? Just a little bit starboard. You need full right rudder and a little bit of right aileron. And if you're me, you still might crash. Close those. There are lights. Lights somewhere. Or are my lights already on because my power's on? Oh, is this it? Is that the nav light? Might be that. I think it might be those. I'm not finding a tail. Oh, wait. What's this? No, that's... I just said. That's the carb filter. Oh, no. I can't see. I can't see where the lock is. So, oh, wait. What's this? That's my fuel. That is your gear, I believe. Yeah, I can't find it. I'm going to be in trouble. So I'm going to be all over the runway because I can't find my gear lock. Oh, I know how to... I know how to do it. I probably don't need... If I go Shift G... That should lock it. Let's see if that locked it. Oh, whoops. No. That would have locked it there. Shift G. Yes, that locked it. Shift G will lock and unlock most tail wheels if they are lockable. So we are ready. We're going to put the canopy on. It's also reminded that I can click there. I was always turning around and trying to click that, but you can just click in front right there. There we go. Let's go. Let's go. Prop full forward. Mixture is full forward. I almost blew that. I would have been wondering why I have no power. We're going to take off and we will be right on track to go up the Mackenzie River, which I haven't even talked about yet. It's the Mackenzie River. The Mackenzie River is here in Oregon near me. This one's different. We're in the Northwest Territories of Canada, where not a lot of people live. Oh, see, I just scraped my wing. It's a good thing there's not damage on, or I'd be screwed. Gears up. He's flying. He is going. Surprised this isn't louder. Oh, I guess with the canopy closed, it's not bad. Not bad. Okay, first challenge accepted. Here we go. Who do we got here? Whoa, look at them all. Marco, Skydave, Nova Stuff, Blade Run in the Hellcat, Serpico in the P-51, Cowboy, Cody in the Spit, Danny Malloy in the Spit, P-47D, and a bunch of labels together. Rafe is out there. Cobra's in the Spitfire because why are you in the Spitfire, Cobra? Or are you also in VR and can't talk? Oh wow, that really makes a difference. Let's pull back my power and pull back my prop. There we go. Prop back, power back. If I don't know if the engine will overheat with my, I think the, because you won it on Flights with Joel! That's right. You know, there's going to be a new marketplace next month. Later this month, I will be on there again. I think it's on the 23rd. I will be on Microsoft. Again, it has, you know, watching that has nothing to do with winning. And then I will have another giveaway. Look at the ice. Oh my goodness. Woo. Going by some heliports down there, which has nothing to do with nothing. Oh, look at that. It's an ice party. Let me try and, you know what? Let me try and fly straight. Once I get on the river, I'm going to set it up, and so it'll be easy to do, well, easier to do formation flights. Somebody brought a jet to a Spitfire party. Or is that just sound effects? It could just be sound effects. I don't know. I don't know. Nice little Thursday Thunder flight. Oh, actually, let me get this set up. Let me just get this set up because it's time for round 2 of my little thing. You can use this, or if you have flow, you can also use flow to turn your autopilot on. So autopilot on, hit heading and it'll take the heading that's in, hit alt and it'll take the alt that you're on, or not. There's a MiG-15 around. There's a MiG-15 around. Think that's old enough to count? Oh, just about. Absolutely. Yeah. MiG-15 counts. It's about the same age as, am I thinking of? What's the American fighter that those fought against? Okay, so we go here. Couple of switches here, here, here.
Welcome to Thursday of Thunder. We fly and we flip them, re-roll and re-stroll them. You never know what you're going to see. You never know what we're going to look at. We'll fly under, we'll fly over, we'll fly anywhere we want. We'll sell you the whole seat, but you'll only need the edge.
There's that 109. Got a 109 right there. Galaxy Man, I do not have the MiG 15. I think the only MiG I have is a freeware one, as far as I can remember. And now I don't know if I will be purchasing any more aircraft for this sim. It's so crazy. It's so crazy. Let me look at what I'm doing inside here. What is going on? We're good. We are fine. Absolutely fine. A little bit about where we are. I live near the Mackenzie River. As a matter of fact, it flows past the city I'm in. We are in the Northwest Territories at the Mackenzie River, but I think it's the Mackenzie River. There's an extra A in this one. Mackenzie, Slave, Dechoy, literally big river. Inukuluktan, Kukpak, literally Great River, is a river in the Canadian boreal forest. It forms along with the Slave, Peace, and Finley, the longest river system in Canada, and includes the second largest drainage basin of any North American river after the Mississippi. That's a lot of qualifying there. Anyway, it's big. The Mackenzie River flows through a vast, thinly populated region of forests and tundra, entirely within the Northwest Territories in Canada, although its main tributaries reach into the 5 other Canadian provinces and territories. That's what we're doing today. A lot of our river runs, the Bear Studios MiG-15 is pretty good plane. Yeah, I've heard that. It's just that there are so many good planes. So I can only kind of fly so many. The support is really awesome on this channel. But I'll be honest with you when I say I exhaust all of that support and more buying planes. I don't get them all free or anything, but yeah, I've heard very good things about that. And the MiG-25 is also a really good plane, yeah? Heard really good things about that. I bet if I put it on real time, it'll look even better. Let's try a real time. Oh, come on, open up. Let's try a real time shot. Look at that. Look at that. That's the actual time today. It looks like it's a little... Oh, yeah, it's probably an hour later than me. It is. It's an hour later than myself. Thursday Thunder sounds. You know, today all I'm getting is the plane sounds. There's no extra jet sounds. There's some ASMR for you. Did I say that right? That is great! If you had one wish that could be granted for me, that every plane I buy is 50% off, but that wish is something that will never come to life. Well, Galaxy Man, if you start your own stream, if you become a simfluencer, and you grow really big like someone like Two-Tone Murphy did, then you will get a bunch of free planes, or you'll be able to afford everything. It's no big deal. And you only have to spend about 4 or 5 hours a day doing that. Oh, I forgot to put up nearest airport for those who might be interested. Always, that means I got some good pictures beforehand. What is that down there? Oh, that F-18 is probably a MiG. It's probably a MiG turned into an F-18 by my software. The icing is getting ridiculous. Are we slowing to a crawl? Are we slowing to a crawl? No, we're going 200. We're indicated 232 or so. 216 across the ground. I think we're going to be okay. And that's with the power pulled back. So all this ice is not affecting us too much. Not too much. All the weird problems I'm having with this. Oh, now what is that? Oh, that's someone's light. It's like, what the heck is that? That's somebody's light in the back of me. Coming right through my plane, because apparently my plane is rather invisible. Holy mackerel, this could be the biggest formation we've had today. It might be one of our biggest Thursday Thunder formations that I have seen. Let's go with a VR view for a moment. Oh, red heron cam, perfect. Isn't that nice? I can hear the wind out here. I don't usually keep the airplane sounds up all day. I can hear the wind. It's so cool. Oh, that's a jet. I'm hearing a jet that's about to fly by. Somewhere. Yeah, so IFR with SimBrief yesterday, playing around, really fun. Doesn't work as well here. There is the Corsair. Now I mean, it's just so like, how long will it take to get this to happen in 2024? Will we be able to do it by Thursday? Oh, there it is. F-18 also getting a bunch of ice and leaving lights all over the road. The Skyway, just randomly leaving lights all over the place. Where's my plan? Oh, okay, I'm following the river. I'm going a little off plan, which is fine. Is there a time on the 19th when it's released? I don't know. It has not been, the time has not been given to anyone. Last time I was on Microsoft Flight Sim Official with CDL, he said they haven't even given it to them. So even a lot of the people within Microsoft don't have an actual time of release. I was guessing midnight Seattle time. That's the 11 days, 9 hours, 21 minutes, 58 seconds. 55 seconds? 53 seconds. Anyway, that's the timer up in the corner at the top. But it's a total guess. It's just a wild guess. It makes sense that they would go with Microsoft or West Coast time. That's what they've done in the past. But, you know, I guess that doesn't mean anything. Who says that what they've done in the past has any bearing on what they're going to do for a brand new, I mean, it is really a brand new sim, which of course makes us nervous too, because it's so new. How well is that going to work? How well is that going to be happening? We have a viewer. I don't know, Edward. Are you still viewing? Welcome. This is my third stream on YouTube. I think I've been going YouTube live. I don't know if there's any advantages or disadvantages. So far, there's no disadvantages, so I'll keep streaming it out to YouTube for those who would rather watch that way. The main stream is on the Twitch, the Twitchy Twitch, Flight Switch Oil on Twitch. But thanks for stopping by. I don't think there's any... It's a PG stream on Twitch. I don't think there's any kind of... what's the word? I don't think there's any restrictions on the YouTube. Not that I have seen. Try some music that I took out earlier. This is not going to do. I'm going to have to switch it up. But we'll go with this for a moment. I don't know why I thought this would work. Flashy light. Flashy lights, man. Back here. I'm gonna lock my time so I can get this nice, this time the whole stream. It looks very nice right now. Nice little bass riff there. Look at that ice. You can still see the light though. It's not too bad. Maybe it's breaking off as we go at 200 knots. This is gives you a good idea of how small the cabin is in this, how small this is. It's teeny. Look at how the mirror has the nice reflection on it. That is awesome. If I haven't said it yet today, I appreciate everyone for coming out. It is really awesome. Great flight. Oh, now we got some cool dancing planes. Yeah, that's probably right there. We got some nice dancing going on. Oh yeah, I found an emote. I found the emote. Where is it? That's it. You're going to try formation just using Flow app. So using the autopilot from Flow, you're going to do the formation. Oh, look, he's doing high cover now. Red Heron with the high cover. Another Corsair with us. You'll find out very quickly, formation with an autopilot is almost impossible, because the aircraft you're formating with, you're in formation with, is moving around, right? It's slowing down and speeding up because of the weather. It's going to be doing a lot more of that soon, in about 2 weeks. It's less than 2 weeks. It's way less than 2 weeks. Crazy. Crazy. How are we doing as far as the first airport? We passed it. Oh, no, we didn't. I see what's going on. No, we're about 1/3 of the way to the first airport, because I'm following a river. There we go. I didn't do the magenta. What? Other way? Turn the other way. Oh, okay, there we go. Which spit are you in? The Jolly Spider? I am in the Flying Iron. But I also have one other spit. I'm trying to remember what it is. Stairway to Heaven? The Stairway to Heaven Spitfire? Is that the one? So I do have that one, but I don't have all 4 of the spits that are available now. Or is it 5? I have the Flying Iron. And I have the, oh, I really am. I'm spacing on the name. What is it? One moment, I'll check. It is the Mark II, I think. We have a Mark V now. This is the Mark IX, right? Yeah, this is the Mark IX that we're in, and this is the clipped wing version for better maneuverability and a little bit more speed. Yes. And the other one, there's Flight Replicas now makes one. I don't have that one. It's funny now that I put the search in. It doesn't. Airplane Heaven. Aeroplane Heaven. That's what I was saying. Stairway to Heaven. Stairway to Heaven has one that I have. That one is not as crisp to me. It's still a decent plane. It's actually harder because it's an older plane. I'm in the one you were in the other day, yes. Correct. Now, we could probably get a little more speed out of it. Do we need to? We might need to. I could fall asleep today as with my sleeping pattern last night. How am I doing? Oh, we're doing fine. Baracus, how you? You're not late. You're just on time. Remember, wherever you go, there you are. Yeah, there's that. Philosophy from the flights. Flights philosophy from Flights with Joel. This is really dorky sounding music. Alright, it'll do for a moment. It'll do for now. I think my next line of business will be getting... I don't have a lot of chat in YouTube. If you do want to join the chat, jump over to Twitch and you can chat in there. I will be getting a plug-in so I can watch both at the same time, make it easier on myself. A wizard is never late, nor is he early. There you go. A wizard is never late, nor is he early. Their Hurricane's apparently better than their Spit. You only have the Hurricane, and it's fine. Yes, their planes are up and down. Like, some of them are great, and some of them aren't fantastic. Now, their Spit, if it wasn't for the Flying Iron Spitfire, I would be flying the Airplane Heaven Spitfire, because there's really nothing wrong with it. It's easier to break as it's older. Oh, it does seem like there are some multiplayer things. Now that I'm thinking about it, there may be some multiplayer things with that's just not cool. I don't think anyone is in the Airplane Heaven one today. I think it's all these guys, these Flying Irons. Someone is skids up. I mean, wheels up, just outside my plane. Was in the red heron cam for a second there. That was great. There it is. I'm just back in the background adjusting things, adjusting my head. It's not on straight. I'm trying to straighten it up, get it on better. Now I'm trying to think of what other planes I even have from Aeroplane Heaven. What else do I even have from them? The Corsair is from Milviz. No, it's from Blackbird. No, it's from... It was from Military Visualizations because it came out before they changed their name. So it's now from Blackbird. I still like it. It's a great plane. Been around a while. Flyby inbound. We're getting kind of lucky on the weather. It's cold. There is no wind. There are few clouds. This would be called few clouds, right? I hear something coming in. Is that the flyby? I hear something. Look at all these flying irons, though. There's 4. I know there's several others out there. Sweetness. And this is a good comparison. I might just do this flight again in 2 weeks because this is out in the middle of nowhere. And those are the kind of places I really want to look at in the new sim. It's also why we're staying a bit low. Staying a bit low. All our indicators are good. It doesn't look like anything's overheating. We have... I don't know if I have my engine failures on. I think I might have to turn failures on in the sim. to make the failures work in here, but this will break. I used to break it all the time, so I'm thinking I turned off failures somewhere, or the sim did. You know how the sim does these things? It just turns things off or on, either way. There is one problem with dual streaming to YouTube. Now I have another excuse to look at numbers, which is not the best thing to do when you're streaming. I'm sure at some point, well, when it gets to 100 or more, I don't look, because when I'm on a guest on other streams and there's over 100 viewers, then I don't look. Then it makes me nervous. 100 people, that'd be like, that'd fill up my whole backyard. Really appreciate all of the follows so far. Hopefully we'll keep it going. Never know what can happen. Oh, there was a flyby I missed. Was that the flyby? There goes a... Is that an F-35 or an F-22? It's an F something. Chris Kine is in the 229. Nice. That is a F-35. That would be a jet sound. Yeah, that's got a jet sound to it. I have that one. I actually have this plane too, but it's not showing up correctly. Unless for some weird reason I took it out of my sim, but I don't know why I would have done that. That was one that Dano recommended to me. Long time ago. Rad Pilot Randy is here. What's up? Gabriel is here. Captain Doc 68 is here. There goes that Horton. Love the Horton. It's just such an oddball plane. It's a jet, a wooden jet. Crazy. I should check my fuel because I tend to run out. Nope, we're good. In here, yeah, that's saying that tank is full. I think that's the spare. Oh, I just flew under and through an F-35. That's always a strange thing. Always a weird one. There it goes again. There she goes again. Chris Guide. If you want some real photography, that's what we're getting here. We're turning up the real photography. Okay, somebody brought their big plane out. I'm going back over to the river now. Somebody brought a big plane. Where'd it go? Oh, maybe it's just showing up that way for... Oh, that's the F-35, I think, showing up that way. The Cam 2. I forgot that the ground comes up to meet you a little bit here. So we want to keep it out of the woods, keep it out of the ditches. Another flyby inbound by Galaxy Man. Galaxy Man is in. What are you flying by with? I don't see you. I don't see you. Oh, Saddle was out there. Hello, in the MiG-15. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I was seeing things. I was seeing things and I was going to say something, but I'm not even in the right aircraft. Oh, you're in the F-35. Oh, yeah, I got you nicely. You came by quite nicely. There you go. Well, I didn't entirely miss it. There, I see you. It's not entirely missed. And you were in formation for quite some time. We got you in the formation. Big time. See, there you go. In the VF-35. I really should have flown that more. I'll try and fly it in the next sim because it's it can hover. So I got to practice with that a little bit. There's the Horde. Horton, here's a who. We're 20 miles out now. Trying to stay on that river. Come on. Get over there. Don't hit the trees. Here's the thing we want to do. Don't hit the trees. The airport is at 484 feet, so I am low for an approach to that airport. I am a bit low because this is a Spitfire. It is not a Cessna. Now, in a Cessna, I would be perfect, but that's not what this is. I'm looking at my trail from yesterday. I flew this yesterday to check it out. I guess I flew a lot yesterday. I did 2 flights. It's very unusual when I'm just on my own. I usually save my flight energy for the party here, for this big party. The Corsairs need to turn on all their run. Oh, maybe I don't see the lights in multiplayer. Turn on all those fancy lights. You've got, what are they called? Not just nav lights, not just... They've got recognition lights of all different colors. First airport coming up in the Northwest Territories. The Northwest Territories is federal territory of Canada and a land area of approximately 1,127,711 kilometers, or 435,000 square miles, and a 2021 census population of 41,000. Now, if you compare any area of the United States, it's not 41,000 people in 435,000 square miles. Not a lot out here, you know what I'm saying? It's the second largest and the most populous of the 3 territories in northern Canada. Its estimated population as of second quarter 2024 is 44,920. Yellowknife is the capital, most populous community and the only city in the territory. Its population 20,000 as of 2021. It became the territorial capital in 1967, and it's probably gorgeous. Yellowknife is probably just an amazing looking city. I'm now thinking, okay, at what point do I kill the autopilot? Right about here. Autopilot coming off, so those, I'm just warning people in formation. Because now I'm going to get all wiggly woggly. This plane does slow down quite nicely. It slows down very nicely. As long as you keep it together. Oh, I have a 5-knot tailwind. That's not what I want. It's livable. My tail wheel is still locked, so I should be okay. So setting the tail wheel lock and unlock should be just the same as any plane. Any plane with locking tail wheel. I think landing is just as challenging. Oh, look, doesn't that look like the Batmobile? I just watched Batman Begins because I saw a documentary about the original Batman trilogy, or what I call the Batman documentary. And so I just watched Batman Begins for the first time in a while. And that jet engine looked just like the Batmobile in that movie. It's exactly the same. Maybe that's where they got it, off an F-35. Okay, I should have lights for this runway. There should be lights. Isn't it just right there? Is it further inland than I'm thinking? Oh, there it is. It's dead ahead. Okay, pulling power. Pulling power, everyone. Sorry, I didn't warn you. There it is, prop full forward. Mixture stays the same, which I should have used my mixture in this flight. I didn't, so my plugs would be very fouled. I don't think they really... Oh, I'm not slowing. Oh, is there no pitot heat on this? Uh-oh, I'm in big trouble. Is there pitot heat that I didn't turn on? Holy mackerel. I don't have any indicators of the speed. Gear down. This is going to be really challenging. And I'm going to have to figure out where the pitot heat is. Any hints? Anyone? That's on. That's a nav light. Supercharger. Oh. It would have to have the pitot heat. I mean, they flew it in all kinds of weather. Okay, flaps down. I can kind of cheat and use my little nav map speed. That's definitely a cheat. Ooh, how are we doing? That's perfect right there. Well, we'll see if I can stop. Bouncy, bouncy. Okay. Slam that back wheel down, slam on the brakes, and then don't nose in. So we want to tap the brakes when it gets slow. Don't nose in, don't nose in. The throttle is all the way back. There we go. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Oh, and then I'm going to release the tail wheel lock. Nope, that didn't do it. That did not do it. It did. There it goes. Yes, it did. That released the tail wheel lock. I think we have 160 miles to our next stop. I might just take a quick break here, simply because we have so far to go. Before we take a break, though, we'll watch a few landings. Let me put my brake on. Oh, and try and figure out where the lock is. Oh, Crisp Kind coming in. Let's see if we can get this. Wombat is down. Danny Malloy coming in. I think we've got the Horton right there. No, the Horton isn't quite there. Oh, thank you for the donation to World Central Kitchen. We are still raising money for them. It's much appreciated. You forgot your wheels. Oh, no! Does that mean you're just there in the road? And I was coming up to watch you land. You forgot no gear down, a gear up landing. You can't tell. You think it's on the right side, small white switch. Okay, right side, small white switch. Is it one of these, I wonder? It was smooth until it hit the runway. You might have scraped it a little. Might have got some uh-oh, wait. This is not dying, but it's saying this is there. Oh, no. Wrong aircraft. Okay. I don't remember where it is. See, look, it's still at the top. If I could find it. Oh, I just missed Red Heron. I just missed him. He was there. Oh, he was right there. Just missed it. Trying to get back in time. Oh, well. Oh well. Waste a few minutes getting the landings, looking for. So no one in these has a. Where are you? Where are you? I think you're landing on the other runway. Zard's in the P40. Oh, which P40 are you in? This is still the one that has the trouble. Ah, it's probably a P40 I don't have. There's like 3 P40s now also. The P40 I have is got a problem with the multiplayer where the cowling is off in the multiplayer. It's the AnyBuilds 340. It's been that way for 2 years. It's a little disappointing. Oh, it's a free download. Okay. There are like 3 payware 340s now. And they're not, I mean, a couple of them are $9. And then there's the AnyBuilds 340. Not 340, P40. I keep saying 340. I'm sorry, don't listen to me. I don't know what I'm talking about. I need to take a break. Rest my little brain. I do have the Sea Fury. Many of these I have. So no one who flies the Spitfire knows where the heat is. The heat is on. Whoops. There we go. I'll look a little bit longer. Obviously, we know what that is. It seems like it should be right in this area. Supercharger, auto, or manual. Gear. This is the de-icer, which works. This is a fuel tank switch. These switches, I don't know what these do. Not sure what those do. It's on the left. Thank you, Cobra. And that's what I thought earlier, but I could not find it. Oh no, I was looking for something else earlier. There it is, right there. And this is the radiator flap. It's gonna be where it was. Whoop, no, don't. Next to the pitch. Gotcha. Now, this should go back. Let's watch this and see if it heats up and goes back where it ought to be. Did it die? No, it's still running. Well, interesting. It's not heating up. It's not fixing this. Even turning it on. You have a P38 on your port side that does not have a nameplate. Oh, that was weird. I see. I was hearing someone else's aircraft, and that aircraft died. Now I'm just turning in circles again. The other aircraft died. And I thought it was me. Nope, other way. I'm trying to set my brakes so that I can step out for just a moment. We'll be back in no time. Let's switch up the music, though. Let's switch up the music, and we'll be right back. Oh, 2 minutes. 2 minutes, no worries. Okay, let's look at the map. Here's a little nav map. We have 116 miles to our next stop, so I think I might just go straighten it out a little bit so we get down the river and see about some speed with this thing. And then our last leg is 69 miles. No, that's not our last leg. Our last leg consists of several legs, ending up at Fort Good Hope, which is a 4,000 foot. It looks like a 4,000 foot grass runway. So the perfect runway for the Spitfire. Let me know when you guys are ready. I'm going to bring the map down though. I'm going to get that in gear. That's good. So what they're getting ready for is whenever I take a break, those awesome dudes do a show. They do a big shoe. One of them records it, and the other one flies it. Well, records it. He films it. I have a photographer. He is Hello Wall. Nickname comes from racing simulators. When I found that out, I just thought it was the coolest name. Just the coolest. How we doing? It's one of the few I remember. Oh, you're just waiting for the second. Oh, hey, Cody, what's up? It's okay. We got the people. We got a pair of people. You can follow them around if you want to try. We've got 2 people that do the show almost at least twice a week, sometimes 3 times. "30 seconds to show time." 30 seconds. Look at all these awesome warbirds out here. So there was a vote on whether to fly the A380, whether to watch Joel struggle with an A380 flight, or fly warbirds. Guess which one? The vote was on my Discord. I didn't vote. The free P40 is a mess going with the King Air. Oh, okay. I see the King Air there. If anyone is watching YouTube, it says there are 2 people. Wow, this is the slowest YouTube stream yet. I just have to ignore it for a little while then. Still might introduce somebody to the flights. Hey, who is that flying that's one of the racing P-51s. I find those incredibly difficult to land. They're not bad otherwise. Rumor has it, Sweet Tea in Georgia is made from your aura. Can we confirm? Oh, he thought up another one. He came up with another really nice thing to say. Thank you, Sky Command. I can confirm. I cannot tell a lie. And my dad had an Abe Lincoln beard. Not me, but my dad. Really think I got gypped, as I can't grow an Abe Lincoln beard. Wouldn't that be funny? That'd be perfect for the streaming thing. That's empty. Why am I doing this? Sky is here. Yeah, funny story. I've told this before, but we used to have an Abe Lincoln bust. It's a not soapstone, but plaster. It's just plaster bust of Abe Lincoln. And friends of mine, when I was probably a teenager or in that time zone, used to think that was my dad. He really had an Abe Lincoln beard. How are we doing? We ready? It's almost time for the break. Yeah, cool. Nice to see you, Sky Command. All right, we are ready. I'll be back in about 7 minutes. Or, if you prefer, 420 seconds. Let's hit the right button. Here we go, but I got to do this really quick so I can keep this camera up for a second. So we go like that and like that. And we should be on that still, yes. Yes. And one like that. There we go. You can't wait for the new sim. First thing you're going to do is mess around with the weight turbulence with other people. It's going to be really great. Awesome skills, awesome show, as always. Look at that. Great stuff. And real time, as Zard says, real time looks like it's there's a fire. It looks fantastic. Oh, there was something else. This one. This is what I like. This one and this one. Oh, and look, there's a nice some love from Sky Command. Maybe he's still here. Maybe not. Give you some Sky Command love. Some what else we got here? I almost pushed raid. A nice hearts. Anyone else that wants to put emotes in can also put emotes in. Go for it. Come on. So over here, look at that. That's real time right now. I'm going to go back to where it's lighter, but that really does look interesting, doesn't it? That looks cool. That looks cooler right there. There we go. Who's smoking down there? I got some smoke. Heli emotes. Beautiful. Beautiful stuff. I thought the music was a little, you know, period, almost period correct. There's some 40s stuff. All right, throw it in there, folks. Say hello in chat with some emotages, some emotes. Yeah, blow it up. Give them some love. Give them some love. Not only the performers, but the camera as well. The camera as well. Throw some stuff in there. Nice. Nice. I really feel. I mean, I've said this before. I'll say it again. It's so amazing to have these guys doing this when I go on break. It's really nice. Really nice. Really awesome. Oh, 2 BGs showing up. There they are. Is that what they did the show in? The BG? The BG? Oh, I'm gonna put my time where I can see again. I'm gonna put my time, but can't see them. Marco says, but can't. You don't have BGs? Oh, you mean you can't see them on the stream like that? Do you mean you can't see them because it's too dark? On my stream? Got friends. And they do. I feel like I have friends. Internet friends. This room is no longer emote only. Nice. Okay, let's start towards the next airport. Continue along the river in the Northwest Territories in the Spitfire. Soon I'm getting a drink. I've got a drink coming. Coffee with a little bit of spice. A little bit of spiced coffee. I just want to show this. I just want to show this again. It blows my mind. It really blows my mind. And there's more people here now. I showed this at the beginning, right? 8 gigabyte thumb drive from ages ago. 8 gigabytes. 2 terabytes. Like 1,000 times faster performance. Technology, man. Just, it's amazing. Time for a VTOL. Ah, that's hilarious. Cody is Barry Gibb. Chris is Maurice Gibb. And Red is Robin Gibb. The Bee Gees. Staying alive, staying alive. Ah, ah. Okay, that's enough of the Bee Gees. Here we go. I would play them, but there's that whole copyright thing. Here we go. Gonna go through. Oh, something happened. What happened to my plane? I think my battery went dead because of too much idling. Through the F-35 because it didn't exist when this plane was around. Is that what happened? Did I idle too long and kill my battery? Might have to charge it because I am on the ground. Oh, and what else am I forgetting? Anyone? Anyone? What else am I forgetting? We have an emote for that now, too. An emote for my forgetfulness. Thank you so much. It's much needed. That's it, Marco. Thank you, sir. Oh, Cobra, nice. Cobra threw it out there. Let me put some fuel in and figure out why. I'm gonna bring the idle up and see if that fixes my other problem here. We're gonna go out here. We're gonna pop out here. It's the only way to really know what's happening with my tail wheel. I don't really know any other way to do it. Oh, I have to get to the center of the runway. This might be disastrous. This could be bad because I don't have a lot of room here. Oh. Okay. There it is, right there. We should be able to lock it now. Nope. I didn't do it. I'm hearing other really good sounding planes behind me. Oh, nice. Did that lock it? No, that didn't lock it. It won't lock. Okay. Big troubles. Now, there it went. Yep. It was just my RPMs. Now fuel. At 30%. Let's not mess with that. That's not enough. I have several airports to go. Say to unlock. Says to unlock 7 emotes and more subscriber benefits, subscribe at tier 1. But you should already have that. You should already have that. Oh, did I make fuel a subscriber emote? Okay, there's a few of them that are. I mean, the subscribers don't get much, so I'm trying to give more and more benefits to those awesome people that subscribe. But I thought, with your position in the company, I thought you would get those anyway. I thought you would. Apologies. So you obviously don't need to subscribe. I'm looking for something. What am I looking for? The map. Looking for the map. So I'm going to take off and turn around. Take off and turn around. Mods don't get crap. Oh, now wait a minute. Twitch doesn't give them anything. Twitch doesn't give them anything. I try to do something. That's all I can say. Here we go. Oh. There it is. Okay, I don't even think I scraped my wing because it's the short one. Except recognition. Maybe an occasional airport. Maybe a plane whenever someone will give me one. It's not whatever you get. I don't. It's not enough. It's not enough, and that's another reason to build my stream. Is so maybe I could give the mods more. And now, because you will be able to gift aircraft in the new sim, now maybe I will be able to do more for mods. More stuff. It's kind of hard to do that in this sim. Yet another cool thing about the new sim. All right, so my pitot heat is on. And I'm going to bring the throttle back, but not as much. Bring the prop back. This time we'll bring the... Oh, wait. We'll bring the mixture back. My mixture was in the wrong place. Flyby time. Well, first I'm going to... Not just yet, because I'm getting set up. Give it a second. Flaps are up, and the radiator flaps are up, and the gear is up. I'm going back over to my flight plan, and I'm getting some altitude so that we can make it over the obstacles. We are over tundra, basically. Over a lot of tundra. Let me make this go a little bit this way. No, the other way. But the other way. That should be good. That should be good there. There we go. Should be fantastic. Actually, Zard, it's the Mackenzie River. The Mackenzie River is near where I live in Oregon. This one has an A, so it's M-A-C-K, which is interesting. So it is a different river. Took me a while to figure this out. It's a different river, but it sounds the same. The Mackenzie. I think it's pronounced the same, but they are different rivers. If you're concerned with gas, climb to 15,000. The Merlin is very inefficient at low altitudes. Oh, I know, but this is the low and slow stream still. It's still low and slow stream. Although I could try that. We could see how it does. Because I rarely use the supercharger on this. What do you think, everyone? Should we go to 15,000? Oh, where is everybody? I left everyone behind. I'm gone. There's no one here. I think it is the longest. It is, I read it earlier, it's actually the third longest in the Northwest by volume. Third longest Northwest river by volume. It's very long, and it carries a lot of water. There's everybody. Okay, sure, let's go to, because I'm sure we'll have another camera at this site. Let's go up high. Cobra says go low. Cobra, you win. Cobra, you win. Because you've done artwork for the channel. So whatever Cobra says goes. Oh, look at the speed all of a sudden. I got up to 280, just boom. He says go low. We're going to skim the rooftops. We're going to skim the mountaintops. And we're going to go a little faster because I don't think it'll heat up. We'll see. We shall see. Hit the autopilot. I'm back on auto now. Let's see what we got here. And what else do we got? We have, what is this? What is this? Oh, this is the configuration and the speeds, everything like that. Zoom. Did you just zoom by and did I miss you? Battery is 10 volts. That's kind of low. Temperature oil, 81. Configuration, up. Flaps are up. Elevation trim. Well, the autopilot's doing all that. V-speeds, checklists. Yeah, this is a great aircraft. This is really good. If the 190 is this good, and the 109 is, it's just, I didn't have the energy to fly it today. I was so close. Okay, I'm out there. I'm watching. Where are you flying by at? Fly by time. I do have to climb higher though because I will hit the mountains. I want to stay more on the flight path. Hit the Alt and take it up a little ways. Now we will still be low because look how the terrain, this is where the these kind of areas are tricky. This is tundra, very much like what they have in Alaska, right? It's just long, big open plains of bush. And I do appreciate that it doesn't look as much like trees as a lot of the tundra in the sim. Another thing that'll be interesting to see in 11 days, 8 hours, 23 minutes, 44 seconds. And, oh, there you go. Nice flyby. That one worked. So with the tundra, it's hard to tell what your altitude is in front of you. It comes up very slowly and very steadily. Now, I don't see anything overheating, so I'm flying with a little more power in. We'll see how this goes. Ground speed is 245, 246, 247. In a minute, we'll have it. Still have lots. Oh no, our ice has gone away. Did I turn the weather off? As it gets later, it gets warmer here. At the moment, it's 27. We should still have ice. I don't know why we don't. Guess it was cold earlier. Is the pitot heat affecting the entire plane? All good. All good. 267. Whoa, we're flying like a jet now. We're flying like a modern day jet. Does pretty well at low altitudes. I know it's not ideal, but it's not terrible, right? I'll be honest, this coffee is especially good today, if you know what I mean. It's especially good. A little spice from the Jamaica area. Is it Jamaica? Is that where you get that stuff? The plane is bright. Well, we had ice all over it earlier. You were here. Oh, you're talking about your jet. Yeah. Your jet would not have ice issues. Yeah, the rum. Isn't that from Jamaica? Pumpkin spice, schmumpkin spice. That's all I gotta say. There's better things to spice your coffee with. Now we're plenty high enough. It's beautiful out here. Now that I've gotten this nice altitude, let's go and see what's going on low. Oh, look at the P-38. Nice. Very nice. Anyone checking in on the live stream YouTube live stream? Your falsetto is spot on. Can we make requests? I'm so sorry I didn't see that earlier. If you're still here, Ectoplasta. I'm a terrible singer. Nice of you to say. I think I checked that chat too low. My chat is mostly in Twitch right now. I'm experimenting with YouTube, so I'm gonna work on getting to that chat sooner. Your engine exhaust doubles as a blast furnace. Yeah, indeed. It's too bad I can't feel it. It's too bad it won't work to de-ice me. Oh no, what? What happened? Bingo, fuel! Oh, talk about the blast burner. The blast burner, the blower, the leaf blower, the blast furnace and leaf blower just ran out of fuel. You know, we were sitting on the ground a little while ago. Funny story. We were sitting on the ground and I was asking people what else I needed to do. And the answer was from Cobra. That was the answer. So it never means just for me. It always means everyone. Check your fuel. It always means everybody. Because you're in the same, a lot of us are in the same plane. Well, you should be able to land soon if you'd like. We're only, let's see, where are we? You're only about 70 miles from an airport? Or so? Now here's the thing about the latest weather update. Look at how the snow looks just like a little bit. And you never use afterburner in that thing, man. This is where I think they made a huge improvement. This used to just be, if it was snow, it was just covered with snow. This looks like the tundra now. Thank you, Marco. 85 miles to the next airport. I just noticed my my light is flashing. I must have turned something on right. I must have done something right. I got that on. I don't remember that being on earlier. I do not remember. The P-38, I think, outruns this thing in its sleep, right? I don't think the P-38 I don't think the Spitfire can touch a P-38. Of course it does. Again, I know, I realize it's better at altitude. P-38 with 2 superchargers. Met a P-38 pilot at a air show in, where were we? I think it was Van Nuys. I think it was the Van Nuys air show. And he showed us a bunch of cool stuff from his fighter days, from flying the P-31. He shot down, I'm pretty sure it was 109s. He was in some dogfights that he was surprised himself that he survived them. The 38 can outrun the Spit, but at an altitude their speeds are pretty close. Oh, really? Well, I know it has better dive capability. I thought it was just straight up faster. It is a lot bigger. If you look at all the American planes, see if there's any American planes on this camera. All of the US planes are just plain bigger. Oh, there's an example. That's a F-14. Good deal bigger than a Spitfire. Yes, I remember Bat-21. Bat-20. Oh, I must be thinking of a different movie. I thought Bat-21 was the one in Vietnam. Yeah, it is. No, that was not a P-38. That was a Cessna 02 Skymaster. That was a Cessna 02 Skymaster, which we also have in the sim. I mean, honestly, it looks nothing like a P-38. Not a thing. There's some beautiful photography right there. Yeah, the Skymaster, which is also the civilian version, is the gosh, I'm forgetting. Have flown that at least once. Another great plane that we have in the sim. Fantastic. Need a little of this to make this work. I made my face disappear and the whole plane disappeared. I meant to make my face disappear at the same time the plane disappeared. There's the 109. Another great flying iron plane. Thank you, Magic Mementos. Thank you. The Cessna 337. I'm still a little confused. Did they develop the aircraft for the Army and then made a civilian version? Or did they have a civilian version and then they made an Army version? I've never been clear on that, even though I read the information at the Palm Springs Air Museum. They had one sitting outside. Hey, thank you for the follow, KT Sutton. Appreciate it. Bat-21 is a 1990 American war movie, a film directed by Peter Merkel and adapted from the book by William C. Anderson, novelist and retired United States Air Force colonel. Set during the Vietnam War, the film is dramatization based upon the rescue of U.S. air navigator shot down behind enemy lines in Vietnam. And it's got, I almost said George C. Scott. It doesn't have George C. Scott. It has Gene Hackman and Danny Glover. Those are the two main people. Not sure if that's why it's developed. Not sure that's why it's developed. All I know is it's popular because you don't need a multi-engine rating to fly it because it has an engine. Oh, I didn't realize that. Because it has a push-pull configuration, so if the one engine goes out, you don't have the same problems as with a lot of multi-engine aircraft. I didn't realize that. Okay. So it had Gene Hackman, Danny Glover, Jerry Reed. I forgot about that. If you don't know who Jerry Reed is, he was also in the Burt Reynolds movies. David Marshall Grant, Clayton Reiner, no idea who that is. Eric Anderson. Cinematography, now this is the important thing. Cinematography is Mark Irwin. That's what you really need to know. Great movie though. Smokey and the Bandit, that's it. Jerry Reed. Okay, you know the movie. Now, what was his handle? That's the important thing. What was his handle? You bought a 78 Firebird because of that movie. Oh, I'm sorry. I just have to say, I'm sorry. And I say that because I owned a 68 GTO as my first car. My buddy had a 72 Firebird 455 HO with a little bit of nitrous. They don't even have kits that small anymore, 150 horse nitrous kit. So a 78 Firebird it might as well have been a Datsun for us. That's good you loved it. I'm prejudiced against newish Firebirds because they fell far short of the early ones. But as long as you liked it, and a lot of people loved them, of course, they sold way more of the later models than the early ones. Man, that is just... Now that's why we like... Right there is why we like flying iron. Look at the detail on that. It's really spectacular. The only the tail wheel looks a little bit sparse. Everything else, though, is fantastic. I don't know if you've noticed, the planes in 2024 are really stepped up a notch. Really stepped up a notch. I get confused a lot of times. And BTW, Jerry's handle was Snowman. Oh, thank you. Snowman. Now, why was that? Imagine having that car today. Yeah, and you can get one. They're available. There's a lot of, what was it? 78 Firebirds are plentiful and not super expensive compared to 69 through 72 Firebirds anyway. Actually, 69 through 74 Firebirds are still really pricey. 78 and pick up for a song. Hey, thank you so much for the follow, CapDoc68. I had a 68 GTO. Did I mention that? Lost my train of thought. Doesn't matter. You don't see many old Firebirds. A lot of them were crushed. A lot of them were crushed, unfortunately. You have to seek them out. I see old Firebirds because I go to car shows. Otherwise, you're not going to see it. Your buddy just sold a 68 GTO convertible. Nice. The car I owned when I was 6, I bought it at 16. I owned it till I was 20, I think. Your cousin hates me because I took her husband for a ride in my Firebird. And he bought one. 68 GTO. It's got the funny body style. It's got the body style that won Car of the Year, Car and Driver Car of the Year in 1968. The one I owned, I still know where it is. In other words, somebody I know still has it, but they won't sell it back to me. It was the Car of the Year. That tells you what cars were like in 1968. Because of the power, the handling, the luxury, all that stuff. It is hard to beat a GTO. Another reason I like the GOAT moniker that we have on our little streamer here. As far as actual fast cars, the GTO was not really in the top tier, but it could beat most. 66, 67, my faves, then 69, 70 was the judge. Well, I like the 68 because of the taillights. 68, 69 were almost identical, but the taillights were wrapped around, the bumper was wrapped around in the 68. So I really did like that. Oh, look at that guy. Civilian in a 109. Obviously, that's a modern day 109. But I do like them all. One of the dudes I raced, it was a 67. I had a 67. That was the one time I got a ticket for racing. and that was not a small ticket. And then, yeah, I had friends with different ones. But the 72 Trans Am, headers, a bit of a cam, a nitrous system. He never got beat, and he had like 10-inch slicks on it occasionally. In Oregon, that was legal. I think it still is. In a lot of states, you have to have tread on your tires, so that makes slicks a no-no. They're actually illegal. But if you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm sorry. I'm just messing about. I'm just blabbing on. It's going on and on and on. Which is the support group for the support group for people who talk too much. On and on and on. There's a guy in your neighborhood who drives a 70 Le Mans. It looks like a judge. Now, I had a buddy. Actually, he became a friend because we got in a race the first time we met each other. He had a Le Mans, 68 Le Mans, that he put the same engine in it as my GTO, and they're a little bit lighter, and then he'd put tri-power on it. So we were always messing about. You got a ticket for racing a guy in your RX, a guy in my RX-7. He baited me into a race. There was a cop waiting. Oh, ouch. Yeah, the 400. That was it. Pontiac 400, which I still think one of the best Pontiac engines ever made. Ram Air 4 was the pinnacle, but also the 455 HO was hard to beat. That's what my buddy had. They didn't eat any gas at all. They didn't eat gas whatsoever. There are people putting Tesla engines in nowadays. Okay, my airport is coming up. How many miles to the airport now? It looks like, we're still 15 minutes out? Really? Okay. Let me get back. I'm going to get closer to the flight plan a little bit. Well, no, we're fine. We're actually, if we stay here, we'll have a perfect approach. Yeah. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Distance is 13.7 miles. This must be ETA till the end of our flight plan. However, I used to street race a lot. And your Z370, now that is a nice, that is a hot rod. Oh, I think you told me before you had one of those. Yeah. Those are hot rods. I've got to, okay, folks, everyone in formation, I'm going to drop down and land. It'll be a full stop just because it's always 14 knot wind. Holy mackerel. I have a 14 knot crosswind here. Let's see what happens when I lower, when I get lower. We'll turn this off. Wait a minute. Oh, geez, I just put the gear down. Whoops. The autopilot is there. Put that away. And trim it up. Wow. The autopilot. I turn that off. So, yeah, 14 knots. You have another friend that has like a 77, 78 Trans Am, like Smokey in the Bandit car. So the reason I wasn't impressed with those is because they were putting 403s in them, and at some point even as they put which were not a good engine anymore, and they had a whole bunch of smog stuff on them. So they didn't have the speed, and just because I was a fan of 70s muscle cars, they didn't look as good to me, or 60s and early 70s. But Smokey and the Bandit sure made him popular. Oh, so now I'm doing 260 over the ground. It looks like the pitot heat's still working. My wind is way better down here. Way better. Okay. Now, but I'm going to have a tailwind. Oh boy, it's hard to say what's going on down there. Wind is moving all over the place. It's got crosswind either way. I think I need to go down the runway though. 07. I think I need 07. Yes, I need 07. Whoop! Holy mackerel! Get it together, dude. Don't drop out of sight. Okay, one moment. Hit that. There we go. We're back in action. Back in action. Check out on the YouTube friends. Eastbound and Down. Great song. It is. And wasn't it a movie too? Eastbound and Down. Uh-oh, I lost. Oh, I got to go over here where people can see what's going on. Nice formation, by the way, everyone. At everyone. Where'd my airport go? Ah, I see it. It's up here a little bit. 3.5 miles. I should see it. Yeah, Smokey and the Bandit. Oh, Eastbound and Down. Right. It's from Smokey and the Bandit. I thought there was a movie called Eastbound and Down. Hey, you know, it's been a couple days since I've seen Smokey and the Bandit, if you can believe that. It's been a couple of minutes. Is the airport way over there? Where's my airport? And what is the cargo? Beer. Okay, I got that right. It was beer. Now, was it Coors? Did they actually have a sponsor? Was it Coors beer? Is that the airport there in the snow? No, that's a road. That's not the airport. Uh-oh, did I miss it? Oh, there it is. I got it. You think it was Bud? No, it might have been. Oh, Marco says it was Coors. Marco says it was Coors, yeah. And it was illegal somehow. There was a comedy TV show called Eastbound and Down. Thank you. I thought there was. Okay, I gotta do this. I'm slow enough. Gear down. Trim. I was never a fan of Coors beer. I'm not. I actually like kind of good beer, but I would take a Budweiser over a Coors anytime. Now, when I was in a band, this one band I was in Los Angeles, we considered what was it? Not Dos Equis, but the Mexican beer to be good beer. I forgot what it was called. But we agreed eventually that at a rehearsal, if you had one decent beer and the rest of them could be just terrible, it wouldn't matter. You couldn't taste it. So we'd buy a 6-pack of good beer, or what we thought was good beer at the time. And then we would buy a 12-pack of like terrible beer. Now I forgot. Oh, what was it? What was that stuff? I'm trying to remember the name of it. It's cheap, inexpensive. Didn't matter. Oh, no. Oh, holy mackerel, dude. That was bouncy. But, again, for the third time today. Okay, second time today. For the second time today, I survived. Oh, look at this. Who did that? Who is that? You're beautiful, man. That was sweet. Absolutely formation landing. I wish I could have photographed that somehow. Very nice. And people are still coming in. So we didn't even use half the runway. I've got to see who this is. No, that's it. I got to see who this is because that was great. That was no name tag. Why is that name tag not showing? That is Mr. No Name Tag. Is it too close to me or something? When you get too close to the streamer, the name tag doesn't show? I mean, this is nuts. This is nuts. When we were out in the field in Giffenwehr, we gave some Coors to some German soldiers. There's a family-friendly channel, so I won't tell you what they thought of it. Oh, is that Cody? Nice. Nice one. I am going to have to turn around and go down the other way. I think I'm just going to go for it. I don't think I'm going to take a break right here. I could take, because I can take a standing break with the autopilot on. We have a 69-mile leg. Here it is. We have a 69-mile leg, and that was just to keep us more or less on the river. Then a 35-mile leg, then a 23-mile leg. So I'll be good. We'll all be good. Everyone good? Everyone ready? So were the people, when they tried the Coors, were they like, what is that? Is that what it was? Fuel, he says. Everyone? everyone. Bueller. Fuel. 30. I have 32%. I'm going to put more in, but I only used. I think I used a little over 10%. Yeah, that was a reaction. I think that is the reaction from Germans with a lot of beers. American beers, I think, and from many other countries. As a matter of fact, a lot of people in America, that's their reaction to Oregon beers. We get the Coors Banquet in Canada. The Coors Banquet. Yeah, people who try Oregon beers often, what am I trying to say? The really hoppy beers. It's more like a Pilsner. You can't beat German beer. Well, actually, Irish beer is one of my favorites. I don't drink a lot of beer anymore, but I still love a Guinness. They do make, in Oregon, they also make a lot of really good hoppy IPAs. That's the one that people are just not very fond of sometimes. They still make some good dark beers here as well. I'm not really big into the super hoppy IPAs either. But you can taste the hops. It's like, are you sure you cooked that? Are you sure you're done with that one? Not sure you're done. I can taste the hops. But Dos Equis, not Dos Equis. The Guinness. Guinness used to be my favorite. Today, the spiced rummage would probably be good. I would probably pick that out of anything. This thing really taxis fast. Now see how I'm getting the frost again? I don't know why I wasn't having it in the air. Boy, I apologize if anyone was watching the stream Tuesday, and I did such a bad job of showing that airport. I went back and got the frequencies right. 111 would make the sweeper start, and 115 would turn the lights on. I don't know, just a little, if anyone was watching. You have a Texas beer, Shiner Bock, that rivals any German beer I've ever had. But are you sure? Because, like for me, for instance, I really don't have taste buds anymore, so I can't say for sure. I really can't say anymore. Okay, I'm ready to take off again whenever people are gassed up. I do worry about this battery going down all the time. I wonder if I should charge it. Yeah, I'm gonna check my battery. I'm on the ground. Just checked it. 0. So for some reason, my battery, I completely sucked my battery dry, and I don't know why that would be. I mean, where RPMs were way up there. Yeah, you drank a lot of really great beer in Germany. Well, there you go. Like, what did I not turn on? Oh, maybe it's leaving the lights on that is heating up my battery. And not flying into the altitudes, up in the altitudes. I don't know. I fixed it, though. All fixed. Okay, one more try. This is my last try on the takeoff, and we have one more try for a landing. Hope I can make it go. We'll just get straight. We just kind of go slow at first and make sure we're straight. Because I can't lock the gear. I mean, the tail wheel lock stopped working. There we go. There we go. Ooh, that one was smoothest yet. And I caught the gear. First time today. Boy, the sound of that gear going up. Thump. 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 Nice. Don't even get started on German food. The oldest restaurant in Austin has the best Jäger Schnitzel you've ever had. That wouldn't surprise me too much. Hauling Hero, how you doing? Yo, back at you, sir. Wow, look at the clouds out there. We are out here in the Northwest Territories doing Thursday Thunder in the Spitfire, as well as a lot of other warbirds like the P-47. We're flying up the Mackenzie River, but not the one I live by, the one in the Northwest Territories of Canada. And partly I'm doing this as a comparison. Everything I do this week is kind of a comparison to 2024. You look like an ice cream. I know, don't I? Look at that. Did my de-icing go off? Maybe that's what's... I don't know which way's which, but I have it on. I wonder if I ran out of de-icer or... I was not this iced a minute ago. I was fine. It was fine. Surprising. I know. It is amazing, and my speed is good. Speed is good. I should pull my mixture back. I think the mixture on this works like usual on normal, right? This is not a auto-rich, auto-lean type mixture, if I'm correct. It's just like the mixture you would find on most planes. Let's go out here to the flight plan. Look how iced up that sucker is. Look at that! Crazy! A lot of people still sticking around. Appreciate it. Thanks for coming along. Gonna try and get things set up again. Yeah, there is no indication that the ice is making a difference. Of course, maybe it made it smoother for takeoff, and that's why I was able to take off so well. As far as I know. Might have made it nicer. So I've been mostly... Oh, I better ease up. I've been mostly flying with the autopilot. You barely need it. I'm just being lazy. Because you can trim this out. Still showing 251 ground speed, so it doesn't seem like the ice is doing too much. Man, it's nice up here in the Northwest Territories of Canada. I think I locked my time again. Let's see. I think I locked my time so it didn't get dark on me. No, it's not locked. It should be getting dark by the time we get there. This has always freaked me out on Spitfires. This strange half yoke, half stick stoke. It's like a stoke. Or a yick. Still following the Mackenzie of the Northwest Territories. Yoke. The yoke. What is he? It's an odd one. Now I'm climbing like crazy. Why? What did I do? Did I put my gear out or something? No. Oh, I probably caught some wind. The wind probably came up there. Am I being pulled over? Oh my god, who's pulling me over? What? It looks like I'm being pulled over. Oh, oh my god! Now that's gotta be Cody. Cody of the cowbell. Going outside, I probably moved. He was right. Oh, he was perfect. He was doing the perfect Days of Thunder. No, not Days of Thunder. Oh, that's you? Is that you, Red Aaron? No, that's not you. Because I was inverted. Oh, that is a quote. Is that a movie quote? Top Gun, man. Yeah, I know. That was sarcasm. It wasn't doing the perfect Top Gun maneuver. That wasn't Days of Thunder? Look at that, though. It's beautiful. He had it the first time when I first came out there. It was like perfect. I'm gonna get some more pictures of this. Cody is Tom Cruise. Can I look up and see the Tom Cruise in there? Almost. I have to go like that. There we go. I don't think you can tell. If I take a picture, you won't really know what's going on. Wow. Nice. Nice. Wait, I'm not a Soviet MiG. This is an English fighter aircraft. Sometimes flown by Americans. No, that was the P-40. Americans did fly the Spitfire somewhere, though, didn't they? Didn't anyone know Spitfire history? Wasn't there a time when
He's on fire!
Americans flew that thing? Nova Stuff redeemed He's on fire. Talk to me, Goose. Hey, wait a minute. Goose didn't really. That didn't end well, did it? The whole Goose debacle. Very nice.
Don't flip!
No, no, not now, Marco. That would be mean. Jeez. Marco wants me to kill Tom Cruise in the Spitfire. Now, if it was a P-51, it would be more correct because that's the real Tom Cruise. That was his Spitfire in the second Top Gun. I bet no one knew that. You guys didn't know that, did you? That's new information. The only one that could have known. The only one. Okay, there may have been a bit of sarcasm there, Marco. There's lots of videos about it. If I was gonna be jealous of Tom Cruise, that is what I would be jealous of. Having the Spitfire. To just leisurely fly around. Of course, he probably took a while to train for it. And he does most likely work his butt off in his job. P-51 Mustang, yeah. Cadillac of the sky. There's an airport over here. We should probably do a flyby. What movie's that from? Anyone? Oh, I said Spitfire. I'm so sorry. P-51. You probably won more aircraft than Tom virtually. I don't even know virtually. I only have 450 aircraft in my hangar. I mean, going by his salary, he could afford that. It is possible. I wonder if Tom does. Why, he might. Empire of the Sun, very good. Yes, Empire of the Sun. That was Batman that said that. P-51 Mustang, Cadillac of the sky. He's waving at it in a prisoner of war camp. Yeah, I think we should invite him to group. You know, he might have already been here and we didn't know it. He might be here. Let's see if we see Tom Cruise out there. Danny Malloy, that's really Tom Cruise, isn't it? I'm on to you. That's Tom Cruise's alter ego, Danny Malloy. Look at that. Look at that! Nice. Woo! Woo! Better go up there before you hit a tree. Marco, you're really Tom Cruise. Well, yeah, I can tell when I can tell from your streams. You wear the beard as a disguise, obviously. Let's do a little sound to go with this flying. Perfect time. Perfect time. Okay, my autopilot should... Oh, you know what I haven't tried? I haven't actually... I was saying that this autopilot worked, but I haven't tried it. What is my alt? 658 feet? Must be AGL. Okay, I better gain a little altitude. There we go. The trees are coming up. What's going on? Straighten out. There you go. And there's some mountains coming up. Don't hit those. Okay, we should go past just to the left of those. So this isn't right. If we're going to go to the left of those... Okay, turn a little more. Back on track. So yes, the Flow autopilot works perfectly with the Flying Iron P-51 Mustang. Oh, there we are. Nice. Let's try this for a second. Go do one of these. Beautiful. And do that. Very nice. Stand and stretch. I didn't do a flip because someone was in formation above my head. That would just be rude. That would be really rude. Yeah, you're icing up. You're the only one. No one else has ice on them. We're all perfectly fine. I have all of the de-icing on that I can put on. At least my speed is still working. Because I do have... I forgot that I had speed there that I could have used earlier. That's probably getting it from a satellite, right? Oh, actually, that's wrong. That is wrong. Where did I find my pitot heat? Oh, it was down here? It's down there. If I cycle it. Because that's not right. Trying a little music, a little airplane music. Oh yeah. Think we got it. No, we're good. We can make it, right? I'm gonna give the person on the right some breathing room. There we go. Little breathing room by there. Weird, you can't. Well, but you know, I wonder if the icing is affecting the P-38 more than it's affecting the Spitfire. Because realistically, with this much ice, it should be having an effect, and it really is not. right? It's letting us just fly without any consequences whatsoever. The Flight Simulator Air Force. I'll take all these pictures and they will just languish in my picture folder because I always forget to put them anywhere. And actually, when I see the pictures that Red Heron takes, I get embarrassed to put them anywhere a little bit. A little bit embarrassed. He's always taking these amazing shots. I tried to turn the music back up. It's not on. Oops! Live streaming for you. There you go. That's great. Look at that. How awesome. This is the Charleston. It is, isn't it? That is really pretty incredible. I'm impressed. I'm impressed by the simulation I'm seeing. It's impressive. Not even going to put my face in there because that would mess everything up. YouTube, you're missing all that. You're missing this. It's beautiful. It's good stuff, man. Good stuff. I don't know why I haven't seen that that light before on the top. I really haven't seen this very much. It's showing up really well today. Oh, maybe it's just the light. Maybe the light we're flying in is having it show up better. Okay, let's get back on. Wait a minute. A little bit back on route. I'm gonna gain some altitude because I want to make it over that little teeny hill right there. Let's go there. Red Heron is the man. The man with the can. Very nice. Okay, I'm not going to run into this ridge watching Red Heron. That's what I'm not going to do. We're going to get above it. We're going to rise above. Okay, I think I'm good now. I just wanted to see some more terrain. Look at this, man. Look at this area. It's gorgeous. There it is again. Okay, bump it to the right to miss that ridge. Oh, there's a good shot. Ah, now we got a 109 in here. Sweet. And we got a 109 in here. If only I had that 129. 29 miles to next waypoint. Not that many miles to the end. The end of the route. Not long. Not long at all. Probably aren't going to make the 3 hours that I normally do. Because after the next waypoint, it's a 23 miler. It's better if I just fly straight. Straighten up and fly right. And let these folks do all the fancy stuff. 49 miles to final. I just switched my camera, and that was silly because I switched cameras and then I switched my camera, but we're not watching my camera. There we go. Oh yeah, a few miles? Are you still stuck at 229? You still stuck at 229, Marco? Still back there? Oh, that is so nice. So nice. 220. Oh, that is bizarre. That's completely bizarre. I'm doing like 250. I'm getting 262 out here. Out here in the cold areas. 262. Sometimes the simulated aircraft just do that. The King Air is maxed at 235. You know, it always surprises me that something like a King Air can't go a lot faster. It just seems like that should... But the 500, the Piper 500 is faster than that. A lot of the single engine ones. I guess because the King Air is kind of oldish. Oldish technology. And I am basically maxed out. I don't think... I mean, I could go faster, but it wouldn't be wise. Also, let's just see how I'm doing on fuel, because I am going faster now. Uh-oh! 19% fuel. Is there any alternate airports? It is quite pretty large. There are no alternative airports. Do you think 19% fuel is going to be enough to go about 33 miles? What do people think? Here's a question. Why has nobody done an Aero Commander, one of your favorite planes? That is, you know, that's a really good question, because I've seen those in other sims. I'm pretty sure that the P3D had those. So that's a great question. Why? Why, oh why? There's so many planes in this sim. So many planes. We all know, though, that the ones that sell the most, the ones that the creators get the most from, are the big jets. Big jets and even the commuter aircraft. Anything that you would fly as a commercial pilot do better, I think, than these GA planes or experimental planes or warbirds or definitely helicopters. Ah, there he is! Just endless opportunity for photos. There's Cobra! Cobra's keeping up. And I think the 109 could actually outpace this, if I'm not wrong. Can't the 109 outpace this just by a little? Okay, we're turning right. We're turning to 4 degrees. This is easier to read here. It's the easiest to read. That ought to work. Just so. Oh, I missed the turn. There we go. Look at these. Look at how tight they are. It's crazy. Oh, there's another nice picture. Darn it. My second screenshot has the screenshot picture up here. Did we lose our F-35? I think we did. I don't know. Well, there goes that 3 miles. We've got about 20 miles to go. I'm currently seeing 9 knots at the final airport. 9 knots. But that's where we are currently. Let me see if I can get info for the airport on the airport information. Nope, it's not giving me that. Arg, I've tried mixtures, prop settings, can't get. That's really bizarre. Oh, you know what? Is your gear down? I hate to ask. Is your gear down? Are you pulling a Joel? Are you pulling a flights with Joel? Is your gear down? Are your flaps down? What else is the most like obvious stuff? Nope, gear up, flaps up. Oh yeah. Spoilers out. Wait a minute. There's no spoilers on the P-38, is there? It's a good guess. I don't think they have a spoiler. Don't honestly know. Fort Good Hope. Don't you just think that sounds like a really nice place to end the flight? Fort Good Hope. Aprons, parking, procedures, taxiways. It's got it all. Runway is 4,839 feet by 147. I thought it had weather on. Where's my weather? Airspace, overview. There it is, got weather. Right now we have 07 at 4 knots. 07 at 4 knots at the airport currently. Oh, there are dive spoilers. That's right, there are. I thought the dive spoilers was your gear. The recovery ones. Okay, is that out? Are those out? Good call. Good call. I really should do my last 17 miles. What is it? My last, that says 8.7 miles. That must be till top of descent. No, we are almost there. So runway 07 is probably going to be the one. Yeah, runway 7 sounds like the one. Autopilot coming off. I'm gonna start my approach. Close this up. So we're gonna swing out to the river. Ready, everyone? Swinging out. Oh yeah, I should have waited 3 seconds. But I'm going slow. You can keep up. Okay, starting to putting the prop full forward, bringing the mixture in a little, bringing the prop back, the power back. My speed is still showing up. Also, it's a soft runway, so it might be really hard to see. Yeah, I knew I was going to lose. I knew I was going to lose everyone on that one. Let's go out to the river and we oh, it's got snow on it. Okay, it's going to be really hard to see. We have snow up here. It's a grass runway and it's covered with snow. This might be difficult. It's a big airport, though. Yeah. Yep. I don't know who picked it. I don't know who made this flight plan. No ideas. Is that a bridge? That's kind of a bridge. Well, everyone's going the same direction. It's probably right there. Okay, let's slow it down. Drop the gear. Final gear out. Oh, look at that. And oh, there it is. That looks like it's hard. Squirrel! That looks like it's hard surface. That's not the runway. It is the runway. It's right in here. Okay, I really can't tell where it is. Flaps out. No, you can't tell at all with the snow on it. Not there. It's over here. Flaps in. Whoa, don't stall. Okay, I'm modifying my approach. Gear staying out. Oh, that's too fast. It's gonna go out here and do a 180. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I'm cheating big time with all the other airplanes and stuff. I can't see it. Can't see a thing. Oh, is that it right there? No. Who knows? I think I have to change the weather to see the runway. There it is. Look at that big old runway right there, right? Is that planes on the ground? I now have a 7-knot wind. I'm gonna go around again, gear back up. I will cross, there it is, cross runway and come around. Make a proper landing. Right there, that's a huge airport with a grass field. Oh, I love it. Check the landings. Very nice. There's a P-38 down already. I guess it's not Marco. Oh, a little freeze. My sim froze because it's so cold out. There we go. It must be the weather that made the sim freeze there. Kind of use the island as a guide. Way back down. There we go. Gears coming out. One thing I love about this aircraft is how the gear slows it down. Look at that line of lights. It's so fun. Wait till I'm on final to drop flaps. This time. Not like the last few times. We just got the sunset there. And of course, we would be communicating rather than just all landing at once if it was an actual airport. We would just be communicating with each other as pilots, wouldn't we? And maybe they are in the Discord. Flaps out. That'll slow me down. This would be crazy. I don't think you would want to land a Spitfire in this kind of snow. I think that's Marco. Is that Marco in front of me? You caught up. If that's you, give people a bit of a chance. No idea where the runway actually is. In case you're wondering and you're watching this, no idea where the runway actually is. I'm guessing. I might have guessed close. I don't think I've ever landed this without a bounce. Try and stop before the group. There we go. Nice. So now that we are on our last Thursday Thunder before the quick break for the flights with Joel and then the new sim, my one thing worked that hasn't like ever worked. It's pretty funny. This right here. A little volume knob. Okay. As soon as I get parked up, I'm going to say hello to everyone, and we'll park before I hit that. Before I hit that other aircraft. There we go. Brakes on. That work? That worked. And we'll turn the nav lights off, and we will pull the gear. Who else in the Bronco Buster? I don't know. We'll go out and have a look. If that's the Bronco next to me, I don't know why I don't see it. Good night. Thank you so much for coming on the flight. Much appreciated, everyone. As always, turn the fuel off, turn the magnetos off, and we'll turn the de-icing off, and we'll turn the pitot heat off over here. Although you'd probably want it as soon as you started. Pull the prop back or leave it forward. Does anyone know? How do you park these things? Oh, flaps up. I don't know that they would come up with the engine off. And now the tricky part. Turning the power off on this is... there it is. Right there. My canopy is open. It is open. Do you see it as open? Are you here also, Airman? Hello. Canopy's open. It's supposed to be. Yeah, so now do that and hit that. No, do that and hit that. Yes. Now it's way open. We're all lined up. We're all done. Baracus, cheers. Thanks for coming along. What am I looking for? I am looking for this. And then this. Oh, you just got here a minute ago. Welcome. And I think I turned those off. Oh, wow, there's still a lot of folks. Danny Malloy, thanks for coming out. Marco, thanks for coming. Cap Doc, thanks for coming. Covey in a Bronco. Something named Covey. Or Covey? He's in the Broncos. And Otia, Debo Fly, whoops, slow down. Red Heron, Magic Mentos, Cobra, Cowbell, Dipe, Zard. There's Baracus in the P-38. And anyone I missed, also thank you. Danny Malloy, thank you for the follows today. Got a couple. Still trying to grow this team. We'll keep trying. We'll keep doing it. There's more stuff to show people. Always more stuff. A whole new simulator to show people soon. Stick around. Say hello to the next streamer as we raid into the next flight. Thanks, Marco. And Sunday Cruise is up next. Sunday Cruise, wherever we are. Yeah, that's me. LOL. Covey87 was my grandfather's call sign when he flew Broncos in Vietnam. Oh, wow. Welcome. Welcome. That's pretty awesome. It's so amazing that you can do that. You can fly in the simulator what he flew, and I don't know. It's pretty wild. Okay. We will see you guys all soon. Sunday. Yeah, Sunday. We'll see you all Sunday, I hope.
Charlie, Roger.